you an example. It may explain to you better the importance of what I've said to you about sincerity. Look closely at this chestnut. The chestnut appears unbroken. This little hole is so small it fools a lot of people. But let's open it up, and what does the inside show?
It shows it's a bad chestnut.
Now you come to the moral of the lesson for today. Don't form judgments only on what appears at first glance. Ever. It's what's inside that counts. This is true for each of us. What is worth most, I repeat, is inside. What good is a beautiful appearance if underneath we are like the chestnut? Think about it. Sometimes it's hard to be fair. I know. And the only proper way to begin is by being sincere with ourselves. The Lord helps us if we really want to be. Remember, children, sincerity, sincerity. Don Bosco always tells me, on our sincerity, the Lord will erect our future. And you help with your prayers.
Prayers. You know why I'm here. Both my parents are dead, and my brother's run through all that money of father's. So for you, I'm a student, not an apostle.
Emma, prayer is consoling.
No! No!
We are very pleased with the way you conduct your singing lessons, Signorina Argote. But your soul will be neglected unless you pray.
Music is my soul, Sister Maria. I don't need to be taught to pray.
Place your soul in my care, Carena. Meanwhile.
And when you showed me the classes, that's when it all began. I made other discoveries. I began to meditate and understand and know you above all.
Can you try to be absolutely the same? To see if obedience to the Lord can satisfy you and the home it provides?
Useful to our cause. But there's nothing to fear. The daughters of Our Lady Help of Christians are doing good and doing a great deal. Now they all wear the new habit. There is still some ill feeling in the town, some lack of understanding, but nothing bad. They know how to win them over, and besides, the people in Mornese are decent folk. Mother Mazzarello, now everyone naturally calls her mother, does so much work. Always and for the glory of God alone and the good of souls. She never tires, she never complains. Indeed, with her inventive gift for amusing and her good humor, she makes sacrifices seem easier to bear. There is one secret of her humility, obedience, and charity, and only one: an overwhelming love of God. She never gives up, never takes fright. When the cupboard is bare, she still always has some resource. And by now, there are many mouths to feed.
Who'd like to gather chestnuts? Dinner's ready. The chestnuts are cooked. Just a moment.
Today we begin our French lesson with irregular verbs. As an example, the verb aller. Je vais, tu vas, il va. Nous allons, vous allez, ils vont.
Sister Felicina, do you know the time?
About 11, I think.
Oh, no. It's far more correct to say it's time to thank the Lord.
Yes, I remember to do it before this.
You've been glued to that chair a long time, haven't you? At your age. I have to impose a penance then. Go make 2 quick turns around the vineyard. In atonement, I mean. Run.
Gladly, Mother. Thank you.
Revere a holy day, daughters.
Bunk! Get out!
What was that?
Mother, we can't possibly bear them.
Thanks to the Lord. Nothing's impossible, Sister Petronila. We must have patience, but sincere patience, and pray hard to love them all the more. All the more. Don Bosco always tells me, grain is sowed for its own time to ripen when it's ready. We must look after them, even though we have to make allowances, as their mamas would do if they were alive. Let us pray. Let us pray.
A Merry Christmas, Rosina.
Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
Mother Mazzarello.